On February 6, 2026, the ZIM files released. And in those is the unfinished script. And this was last written on November 28th, 2001. And what is the current episode number that we have for this? I think this goes next to uh, Mopiness of Doom.
Yes, those is paired with Mopiness of Doom. In our episodes, it is 33B.
Awesome. And this is the official premise for those.
During show and tell at school, one student presents his ant farm. The ant's industriousness fascinates Zim. He gets an idea. By radiating ants to humongous proportions, he can use them as an army to take over the earth. At home, Zim radiates millions of ants, but only six of them grow, and only to the size of a shoe. Zim is annoyed until the ants sense that Zim is their leader and do whatever he says. Zim is confused and surprised to have so many minions taking orders from him so promptly. But what Zim doesn't realize is that his commands are simple ant behaviors that ants do naturally. Not used to being listened to all the time, Zim grows drunk with power and he wields over what he thinks are superbugs. Twisted by this pathetic power, Zim feels he is unstoppable and decides to take his ants on a daring mission to infiltrate Bob's warehouse of all human knowledge, a kind of Fort Knox facility. A now seriously delusional Zim and his special forces team arrive at the outer perimeter of the massive and well fortified information storage facility. Zim and his ants make it as far as maybe a few feet up a wall, nowhere near the real defenses, and are ignored by a really old night watchman. The guard notices after what seems like an eternity and shines his flashlight on the weird kid on the wall. Zim panics way more than he has to and screams orders at the ants to perform all kinds of insanely sophisticated maneuvers to defend him, but the ants don't know a damn thing other than how to be ants. The tension mounts as a lazy crowd of onlookers gathers to stare at the insane boy on the wall. The old man takes a defeated Zim to his guard booth, while Zim curses his traitorous ants for surely selling him out to the enemy. The old man just gives the crazed green kid some cocoa, which Zim thinks is sick torture. Zim escapes with his cunning enemy, tired, backstabbed, and little wiser about trusting anyone who obeys him.
This episode is based off of the movie Them, which is about I believe it's like scientists create insanely huge ants that are like uh, the size of whales, essentially, and they take over the world. And this is a little bit of a spoof off of that. And yeah, the ants are about the size of cats in this. I think this is pretty funny.
Side the
Yeah, I
shoes.
can't wait for Zim and the hot cocoa. I don't know why, but that scene sticks out to me.
Thought I would love hot cocoa.
Like the guard just treats him like a lost kid, and he's like, "What insane torture is this?" As he's given like a blanket and like the
Oh,
coziest setup known to man.
oh.
I think it's really funny that he orders the ants to like pick up that rock, and then they would have done it anyways. And he just gets delusional beyond all recognition. It's fantastic. It's very Zim.
He's just doing anything.
Go, take everything out the fridge. Yes, they've done it.
Oh my God.
I would love
Lift
to
that
see what
giant metal
Nate came
ball.
up with for this episode before that got scrapped with everything else that we had.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that is those. And if you guys would like to help us make this episode, join the Invader Zim Lost and Found Discord linked below. And as we turn this into a full script and storyboards and whatnot, then you could be along for the ride.